Lebohang, thank you very much for your time, sir. How are you?
I'm well, thank you, my brother.
Uh, we are here at the school championships. Just want to understand what role are you playing here and which team are you with?
Yes. What a nice occasion here for sports for children for all the provinces around the country. Yeah, I'm here with Team Gauteng, and I'm being selected as a selector for the deaf school children.
So you are scouting a team for national.
Yeah, I'm scouting a team for national so that they can go for a competition, a World Cup competition in 2024, and other competitions that will be coming through this year and even next year.
So far, what do you think of the talent?
Yeah, in on my side in deaf, there's a lot of talent, more especially with the boys. Yeah, there are boys who I believe like can compete with your mainstream children. But with girls, I can see there's a lack of development there and there, especially from other provinces. So, and I think that we as former players, we need to tap into that space whereby we try and develop football for the Elsin children.
My brother, just to assist us and many football lovers to understand, what have you been up to since you hung up your boots? What have you done in terms of maybe football or other career as well?
Since I retired, I studied for coaching. Like as we speak right now, I'm a qualified KFB licensed coach, and I've been always in football, but mainly through young ones, grassroots football, because I love to develop kids. I love to help kids to grow and become better players. I always love to give back to my communities and stuff like that. So again, I'm interim chairperson for the Samlafa Ekurhuleni region. Samlafa is a South African football masters and legends in Ekurhuleni region. So we do actually do this kind of projects whereby we go around the country to try and do soccer clinics, do workshops for the educators in schools, so that we improve our football in grassroots level.
Just in general, what are your thoughts in terms of our South African football development, especially grassroots? Do you think we are heading in the right direction, or there are things that needs to be addressed and steer the ship towards the right direction?
I can say we are in the right direction. But I can say it goes both ways, because there are people who are very concerned about grassroots football, who are giving their all to go deep there to try and develop into grassroots football. But there are areas whereby some of us we can't actually reach, or we can't actually go, because what I've realized amongst, especially let me talk about us former players or coaches, our main focus is probably in places where there are opportunities, places where there are sponsors, or where there is money, and then we forget to go deep there where there's too much poverty, where there's struggles. So if for me we can try, all of us who are qualified, to go deep there, let's not look at the money per se, but just give back to the community. Be there, give your energy, give your experience to all those at that grassroots level. I believe that working together holistically, we can achieve more for our country. We can develop players that can be beneficial for our national team as a whole.
Last one, your beloved Bloemfontein Celtic are no more. What are your thoughts on that?
Especially whenever when someone talks about Celtic, my heart gets sore, like it gets bleeding, because football for me in Free State is like it's like a way of life. You know what I'm saying? It's like people lived football. People lived Bloemfontein Celtic. When Celtic was there, people knew what to do. Families gathered together at the stadiums to sing. Children grandparents, parents, they love the team with their hearts, and that team produced players like us, players like Tapio Diao, players like Apramonteo, players like Freeze, so many age school. I can go on and on. It's a big team for me. It's a big team in South Africa. It was a big team in the whole of Africa. The way the supporters love that team, it was like if you take Celtic away from them, then you killed all the people in that region, in that province. So football into Celtic was like life to them. So for me, also it killed me in a way. It killed me in a way because of Celtic made me. So even now, I still don't understand why Celtic is no more in that province. So it's hurting.
Thank you very much, Lebohang, and please continue with that job that you are doing, especially in the grassroots. We really need experienced players to come in and share their expertise at that level. Thank you.
Thank you very much. My pleasure.